What's going on, Tiger fans? My name's Eric Trosclair with Eye on the Tigers. Thanks for tuning in this week. So, we're going to preview LSU and Florida, right? This is a long story rivalry between these two schools. Always, always has something crazy happening, right? So, let's get into it. Florida comes in to this contest 1-1 on the season after shutting out Long Island University and then losing to South Florida last week in a tight 18-16 loss. Leading the way for for the Gators on offense is DJ Lagway. DJ Lagway is currently 38 for 51 on the season, 342, 4 touchdowns, and 1 interception. Leading the backfield is Jaden Ball with 27 carries, 197 yards, and 1 touchdown. The leading pass catchers for this team are going to be two wide receivers, Vernell Brown III, 8 catches for 135 yards, Eugene Wilson III, who has 12 catches, 56 yards, but has 2 touchdowns on the season, and tight end Hayden Hanson, 6 catches, 67 yards, and 1 touchdown on the season. So this Florida offense, man, is kind of not what everybody expected, right? DJ Lagway had missed a lot of time this offseason, and it's kind of showing right now. It's kind of what stinks for a lot of these college kids, man, is that you don't have a preseason, right? You don't have these preseason games to kind of get things out of the way, you know? So these first couple games, you kind of start warming up, kind of start knocking some of the rust off, especially if you miss some time in the offseason. So DJ Lagway is really not looking himself. He's not looking the same as he did last year. You know, LSU fans will remember that all too well from last year. So let's go to the defensive side of the ball. Linebackers Jaden Robinson and Miles Graham, 13 total tackles on the season. These guys flock to the football. Edge rusher Tyreek Sapp has 6 tackles and 1 sack on the season. So this is a Gator team, man, that's coming in. They're feeling it right now, right? After a big loss to South Florida, this is a Gator team that is unranked, that is very motivated at this point. They're going to be playing for their coach. That's one thing about their coach, man, is these players really rally behind him, right? He's a player's coach. His players love him. So they want to play for their coach. They want to keep his job. They want to make sure he's sticking around the building. So these players are going to play for Billy Napier this weekend. Be on the lookout for that. This is going to be a motivated Florida team, so LSU better pack a lunch. So anyway, let's get on to the Tigers. So last week for the Tigers, man, it wasn't the showing we all thought we'd see, right? On the offensive side of the ball, kind of struggled a little bit. Nuss threw an interception. But he did throw a touchdown pass. Caden Durham didn't have the greatest day on the rushing side, but Harlan Berry really showed out. 6 carries for 56 yards, man. That's really what you want to see. And somebody that really got it going this past week was Berry and Brown. 9 touches for 109 total yards. He's my game MVP. This guy really showed out and really brought it. You know, he was ready to rock and roll at all times. You know, you love to see that. You love to see these guys playing hard. Xavier Thomas, another guy, man, multiple touches, 10 touches, 89 yards on the day. Of course, Mr. Steady Eddie, Aaron Anderson, 8 catches, 73 yards on the day last week. Man, somebody that's really quietly having a sneaky good season, Wes Weeks, 10 tackles, half a sack, and 1 tackle for a loss. We like to call that a tiffle over here on Eye on the Tigers. Another guy, man, in that linebacker room, Devon Keys. Devon Keys came on hard last season, right? He came on big time. He bursted onto the scene late in the season last year. It's good to see him. 9 total tackles last week. And then who else on special teams shows up for you? Transfer Grant Chadwick. I'm telling you, this is a weapon for the Tigers. We're happy to have him. So my game ball, like I said, goes to Mr. Berry and Brown. You got to love to see these guys, you know, get multiple touches and make the most out of it. So the Tigers, man, this is going to be a hard-fought game. This is a big, storied rivalry, welcoming the Florida Gators into the real Death Valley on Saturday, 6:30, ABC. Get your popcorn ready because you never know what you're going to see in this matchup, right? We've seen it all. We've seen a player chunk a shoe 20 yards. We've seen in that same game a game-winning field goal into a field goal post that you couldn't even see because the fog was so thick. We've seen Brad Wing. Who remembers that, right? The touchdown celebration that was called back. Mr. Jacob Hester, right? 4th and 1. Running down safeties, running down everyone that night. You know, we've seen it all in this rivalry. So you never know what you're going to see. Get your popcorn ready, like Ocho said. And T.O. said, it's going to be a fun one. I personally like the under. These are two strong defenses with two offenses that are kind of sputtering right now. So, like I said, man, it's going to be a good one. Can LSU get up for this one? The leaders have to step up. I think that they will. This is a big game for the Tigers. Like I said, it's an upset Florida team. DJ Lagway's not himself, so I'm liking the Tiger defense to come up with something big, right? Do we see a turnover? Do we see multiple sacks? Special teams. Do we see somebody flip a field? Do we see somebody take one to the house? Be ready for that. Another thing, fun fact, Florida running back coach Jabbar Jalouk is from New Orleans, and he was also the LSU running back coach back in the 2016 season. So just a little fun fact for you guys. So like I said, check us out. Be in the know on all your favorite social platforms. Be ready. Here we go, baby. Go Tigers.